and the dream of Doc Brown's DeLorean is becoming a reality. Alef Aeronautics slated to begin production on the world's first flying car. Take a look at this. The all-electric model can take off vertically, so you can forget sitting in traffic. It has a driving range of 200 miles, a flying range of 100 miles, and the FAA has already signed off on it. You can pre-order yours right now for $300,000. And joining us live now is the CEO of Alef Aeronautics, Jim Dukhovny. Jim, it's so good to see you again.
Great to see you, Natasha, again.
Jim, I have to ask you, because this is the question we're all wondering here in the studio. When you watch this car lifting off and then it turns on its side, why is it flying on its side? And what is the driver's body doing inside of the car?
Sure. So the cabin is actually gimbaled, which means it stays. It's like you have a camera, like those gimbal cameras that you move, and the cabin stays like this. The reason it turns on its side is because the laws of physics actually prevent you to efficiently fly in the shape of the car. This is why we didn't have car for 100 years. People try to, you need wings, right? You need the big wings. So you cannot have expandable wings, otherwise you will not have vertical takeoff. So the only way is to actually turn on that side 90 degrees, and now you turn into the biplane by reusing the body of the car, and you fly 7 times more efficiently this way.
Okay, good to know. And I understand, congratulations, you all completed your very first successful test flight for real on the streets of California. I know you have $1 billion worth of vehicles pre-sold. You told us before you were hoping to start production this year. So where are we in this process?
Sure. So after we released the video 1 week ago of the actual test flight took before we just released the video a week ago, we received another flood of pre-orders. We're well over $1 billion worth of pre-orders at this point. This is why we had to open up another round of investment, round A, in addition to our existing investors like Impact VC, Draper Associates, Cheney Alliance, to get this as soon as possible. We're targeting 1 year from now, but we need this investment to work. I mean, we're well on track. As of today, we're well on track to get it, the first one, in about a year, but we still need all those resources to get it done.
Understood. How many pre-orders so far?
So right now it's about 3,400 or 500 while I'm talking to you, though, so pre-orders keep increasing. When converted to the actual price, it's about more than $1 billion. That being said, as we go, the orders keep coming.
Sure.
And we have capacity to do all of these pre-orders.
Yeah. Do you need a pilot's license or just a normal driver's license to fly this car?
So it depends. The video which we released a week ago, it's Model 0 Ultralight. For the Ultralight, you do not need a pilot license. That being said, it has a very limited range and very limited capabilities.
What kind of range are we talking about?
So again, this is a test vehicle. It's about 10-mile range, so it's not a good commute. The Model A has a more than 100 miles range, but Model A is not an ultralight anymore. So for that, you would probably need an pilot license. That being said, outside the United States, we are ultralight with the Model A, which means you need either ultralight pilot license or no license at all. For driving, obviously, you need a driver's license.
Yeah, and I know a lot of Americans are nervous right now. We have more than 80, air incidents so far in 2025, and the year is young. Tell me why we shouldn't be worried about technology like this over our neighborhoods, over our workplaces, over us as we walk.
So FAA is working on modernization of aviation. It is in the works, and they're actually doing a great job with this. Keep in mind that modernization of aviation also includes modernization of safety. Alef has so many features which traditional aircraft doesn't have. Safety features, for example, full body ballistic parachute, because it's so light, right? About more than 4 times redundancy of existing aircraft. And many other features. So modernization of safety in aviation is also something important, and safety for us is not the number 1, it's our number 0 target.
Understood. Jim Dukhovny, it's fascinating. Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you, Natasha.
Thanks for watching. Go to joinnn.com to find NewsNation on your screen, and don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.